Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Strompcast. It's World Cup edition of the Strompcast. 1 week. We're almost 1 week through the Mundial.
True.
None of us wearing Portugal kits, as we shouldn't. Danny is Canada kit. Chris in Cape Verde and me in Brazil. Joined by the main man. I'll introduce them as we go. First of all, Mr. Daniel Saldana. Danny, how are you today?
Listen, I've been telling my boys this. Although I was very rattled by the performance, I swear I will only root for Portugal once, or if, however, I should say, if Canada is ever out. I may or may not have been rocking this today. Maybe.
Allegedly. I came so close to buying that at some point.
I had one on originally, but then
I did as well. I'm thinking about burning it at this point. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I'm rooting for them though. I'm not rooting.
What size is that by chance?
This one's a large. It's a snug one on. It's an extra large actually.
Oh, that'll fit me perfectly.
It's snug though. It's a snug extra large.
I just dropped like 40 pounds. I think I'll be okay.
Bro, that's all you.
Bro, I just had to go get new shorts. I'm down to medium. I was bewildered. I haven't been a medium since like before high school. Bro. I'm also joined by the main man, Chris. Chris, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Rocking the jersey of a real national team.
A real Portuguese team.
A real team that I will proudly be repping this kit at the watch party on Sunday.
You're from the 11th island, no?
I'm from the 11th island. There's reason to believe Portugal, in theory, got the same result, but it doesn't hit the same. Does not hit the same. And tough watch today. Eyes are still recovering. But, yeah, I'm not excited to talk about it, but it's been interesting and fun to have the World Cup here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, big facts. You can follow Sam. Sam couldn't join us today there on Twitter. Most importantly, follow all things Alvalade, Alvalade on social media. Before we get into the game, how you guys feeling? First week of World Cups, just about passed as of it'll be as of tonight. We'll be on to the next round of games. How are you feeling so far? Been fun? Been enjoying it?
I haven't missed a game yet. Now
I've missed the day games. Like I missed a couple of days.
Say I haven't watched an entire every single game to its entirety. But the goal is 15 minutes of each game. So last night, although it was a rocker of a game, Austria Jordan put Jordan put me to sleep though.
I didn't stay up for that. I didn't stay up for that. The game before was fun.
Yeah, the game before was very fun. Yeah, true.
You know what game slapped, Loki, was New Zealand, Iran. That game was a lot of fun.
Again, a game I only watched 15 minutes on, but I kind of wish I would have stayed up. But
it was a good enough start time where I'm like, I'll stay up for it if it's a good game. And it was back and forth enough where I was like, I was halftime. I'm going to keep watching this shit.
Yeah, but I've been loving it. Panama currently is playing Ghana in Toronto. My girl lives right by the stadium, so there was hordes of people walking to the stadium and stuff, which is cool. Carlos Queiroz is in fact in Toronto currently on BMO Field.
That's
so
you know who else is in Toronto?
I'm hyped for that.
You know who else is in Toronto, Daniel?
Fatawu.
You took it away with Isahaku.
This is a sporting podcast. Yeah, some random journal interviewed him, and he was
of all guys
very happy to be here.
Of all the guys to interview on God, it had to be Fatawu.
Yeah. He's on the bench today, though. I see 11. He's on the bench, but I think he's gonna come on at some point.
Yeah, that's fair. You've been to FanFest. You were at FanFest today, I assume.
FanFest. No, not today. No.
You've been twice now. I went on Saturday, and I got some cool freebies. I got a nice power bank.
What the
fuck? Wireless charger. You
nice.
Buddy, you gotta go to the
what the fuck?
Buddy, go to the booths. What do you mean? Go to the activation booths. They're giving stuff away.
Activation booths. Where's that?
Yeah, I gotta hit the booths.
Like OLG. I got this, and I got 2 free lottery tickets from OLG. Just for kicking a ball. I got from OPG for also kicking a ball. I got like a phone carrying case.
Oh, nice.
And then this is just my wristband from when I went.
He was only hitting the beer tent.
You were only hitting the beer tent.
Low key, all I did was I got tacos.
He needed to get
and
those.
Then I started. I was harassing my girl like, yo, you gotta go get me some more beers. I'm thirsty.
You need to get beer. We went through a good amount of beer.
Because my experience at the Providence Fan Fest, awesome, cool, fun.
Awesome.
But no seating. Absolutely no seating.
So my wristband says Garden Pavilion. So we actually, because we couldn't get any of the free general admission, so we paid to get in, like the we're like the one of the VIP areas.
Yeah.
So our area had seats and like its own bar and stuff. My only issue with the Toronto Fan Fest is, Danny, it's not in with like the area I was in wasn't with like the like in the main central area. It was kind of underneath like the Parkway. So it was kind of towards the back. So it was a little bit, it was nice. Honestly, like it was nice to like go and chill. To watch a game there, we ended up going. We went on Saturday, so we got to watch the Switzerland Qatar game. We watched that in the area, and it was the Brazil game at 3. So I said, you know what, like, kind of want to go like vibe with the Brazilians in the main zone, like, and it was a blast. Like, it was a fucking awesome time. That was my only criticism, was that like part of the layout. Prices were about what I expected for everything. Like, they had a Portuguese place, a Bifana place there. Their Bifana does slap, can't confirm. Because of this Bifanas, I'll shout them out.
The brews were $10 in Providence, which is not that bad.
Beers were 14, which isn't bad by Canadian standards. It was 14 for everything, for anything except for Budweiser was 13. It was $1 less. Every other, like Estella was 14. Everything Budweiser was 13. Like,
this is the only thing I actually took a video of. Everything else is on my girl's phone.
Yeah,
but it was for the Canada game. And let me back up a bit.
Back up a tad there.
Okay, so you see the people there.
Yeah.
In the booth over there, and what I'm zooming in on.
Yeah, we're
Trish Stratus.
Oh,
shout out my WWE people.
My goat.
Facts.
My goat. We got like who was the bands that performed that day at FanFest for you? Because we got Strumbellas and we got
Reyes at the end.
We got Strumbellas, who are good. We got Lauren Spencer Smith, who my girl loves, and she was actually good live. And then we got, I don't know who was supposed to be the third act. I guess they had postponed. So it was some dude who did an okay job, but he came out. He's like, I came here on 2 days' notice. He sang a song and he started stripping like Magic Mike. He just took off a shirt. Then he took off his second shirt to go shirtless. And I'm like, yo, is this a magic? Like, what's going on? And then
where's the admission fee right then and there, bro?
Yeah. And then, and then he was like, I came here on 2 days' notice. They called me. I was chilling in BC, blah, 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 but I made it. I'm like, broski, I don't know if that's something to be bragging about. That sounds like you were their last choice. Sounds like something fell through and they're like, shit, we got to get a dude. Like,
why wouldn't you just go to the BC one?
Yeah, it was some fucking, I don't know. I guess they called me. He's like, yeah, like they called me 2 days' notice. I'm like, don't know that I'd be bragging about that, dog. sounds like you weren't option number 1 or option number 2 by the sounds of it. But yeah, we're actually going back up again. Me and my buddies, we got tickets to go to the final at FanFest in Toronto. So we're fired up for that. That'll be fun.
I might go tomorrow because they apparently release tickets the day of as well now.
They do?
So I might, like, free tickets. So I might.
Yeah,
the weather is looking like it's going to be shit.
The weather's supposed to be duty this week. The weather was great. The day it was a little hot to start the day, but then it kind of mellowed out. Like, I got midway through the Brazil game.
From my
I got a bit of sun, but not a burn. Like, I got enough. I got like we alternated enough between shade. Yeah, weather cooperated pretty well, honestly. Like, I can't complain. It was hot, humid to start the day, and then it kind of tapered off as of midway through the Brazil game. Okay, enough rambling. We got a shambles to get to. Danny, would you like to pull up goal point?
Hell yeah, brother.
My goat dropped a 4.6 or some shit.
Who's your goat?
Which goat? I can't believe that his XG was 0.5. That's crazy.
Oh my days. All right, lineup was as follows: Diogo Costa in goal, defense of Thomas Araujo, Renato Veiga, Nuno Mendes, and João Cancelo, the fullbacks, midfield of João Neves, Vitinha, and Bruno Fernandes. Forward line of Pedro Neto, Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, substitutes of Conceição, Rafa Leal, Nelson Semedo, Gonçalo Ramos. Good holy Lord, that's a lineup. That's one of the lineups of all time. Everything. Here's the thing. If I can just ramble for a minute. I hate people think I love to be right all the time. I wish I was wrong. I'm right in the stupidest way. I said a month ago, we're going to be chasing goal and we're going to put Nelson Semedo on and we're all going to be pissed. And what did we need today? A goal. And who comes on? Nelson motherfucking Semedo.
Gonçalo Ramos also came on, but not in the way I expected.
They took off one of the best, if not the best midfielders in the world for Gonçalo Ramos. I just want that to sink in.
He had a stinker today, though, to be fair to him.
They have 2, yes. But they also have no game plan. Their game plan was pass around the back and in the midfield and hope Congo bends over for them. And I'm sorry, that's not a strategy. I called this from a month ago. The second they come up against a team who knows how to actually defend and won't give up a million chances, they're going to fold like an accordion. That was embarrassing today. They had one shot on target. It was the João Neves goal. Absolutely diabolical from Portugal, from this team. Absolutely diabolical behavior from them to even play like that. They should be embarrassed. And you know what I'm seeing online? Well, sabes que Ronaldo marcou, makes that chance. Se minha avó tivesse rodas, ela teve que ser uma bicicleta, caralho. Like, what are we doing? Are you serious? If he scores one half chance, this is a whole different game. He was gassed by the 60th minute, and we kept him on for the full 90. What are you doing? This coach is a terrorist of football. There are not enough words in English or Portuguese to describe my disgust with this coach, with this team, with this federation. Vergonha, they should all have shame for how they picked this team and for how they played today. No attitude, no passion, just lackadaisical. That's it, Danny. I'll go to you. That's it. I just want to rip into this team.
Yeah, listen, I will piggyback off that last point as well.
Yeah.
The bald fraud strikes again.
Yep.
I think we should take a page out of Tunisia's books and just sack them now.
That was the prevailing opinion. I saw that immediately on Twitter. Can we sack the manager like Tunisia? Can we pull a Tunisia?
So, oh my God. Sorry, I look down and there's a Ghanaian fan in the crowd doing like white chalk. Like, well, sorry.
Like LeBron James.
Threw me off. Actually, side note, this World Cup has been decent in terms of the memes.
There's been a lot of good memes. That's one thing.
Shout out the Brazilian one, the Brazilian ref on the very first day. Hilarious. Him trying to speak English and the South African
oh my God, when he's trying to do the red card to make the red card.
What are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
He's trying to make the red card call, and I'm like, bless his heart, he's trying, but man, this
hilarious.
Is rough. The South Korean fans, like there's been some great ones.
Yeah, the South Koreans with the Mexicans. Yeah, it's been good. Martinez. First off, the 11. I wasn't too mad at the 11. Don't get me wrong.
It wasn't the.
I would have loved,
11, but
I would have loved to see Inacio instead of Vega to start. Personally, I don't see the appeal in Vega. I was saying even before the World Cup, I would rather us choose Antonio Silva over him.
Yeah,
but here we are. And again, this could be very much a Sporting bias because we constantly watch Inacio, but I feel like games like this against Congo, you need a guy like Inacio. You need a guy like Inacio to distribute the ball a bit better and stuff.
I would have.
Right.
This game did show how much they missed Ruben Diaz at center back for sure. But yeah, Renato Vega wasn't great.
Yeah, only because the header was kind of a free header. I don't know who the exact. I have to watch it again. I don't know who exactly was the one that was supposed to mark him or not, but it's just a free header. So between the two of them, like it's kind of disgusting that even happened. I like João Cancelo, so I won't shit on him too much. But after the season that Matheus Nunes had, I thought for sure we had to have started Matheus Nunes instead of Cancelo, especially because we're going to have so much more possession, and you want to consider Matheus Nunes as a midfielder. He can easily rock up in that midfield position when we're in possession
when you're pushing,
to help out Neves, to help out Vitinha, so that Bruno's not going in so deep to collect these things.
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva on the right wing.
He was
in
so
big
bad.
2026 is crazy. He doesn't even play as a winger at City. He's more of like an 8 at City. So why are we insisting with him at right wing? If that's the case, I mean, fucking, why did we get rid of Fernando Santos, bro? We might as well have just kept him.
Yeah,
this is more. We more or less played the Fernando Santos way. Maybe we didn't counterattack as much. Maybe that's the only thing that we didn't do. But slow possession, no urgency in the play, not trying to counterattack. I seen Vitinha dropped so far deep to collect the ball, which doesn't make sense to me. And again,
zero sense.
Just reinforces my point that Ignacio should have been center back if you wanted to play that deep with the ball, because at least you have a good and Tomás Araujo is really good on the ball too. So again, that still doesn't. I don't comprehend why Vitinha was coming in so deep. Bruno kept on passing it back when he could have passed it forward. Pedro Neto, I mean, he had like 2 good moments. Then he did fuck
he had
all
the
the
assist
rest of the
and
game.
he had the assist and what else?
That's it, really. The assist and maybe like 1 run, or 1 back pass. I believe it was still Pedro Neto.
Yeah.
That if Homelander, and I'll get to Homelander in a bit.
We'll get to Homelander in a second.
Just lets the ball roll. Bruno is wide open behind him, and the ball is clearly not for Homelander because it's so behind him. Why he thinks he has to try to like shank at that is just beyond me. Like, you're no longer. This is no longer Portugal 2010, 2008, buddy. Like, you don't have to fucking put us on your back, bro. Calm down. That I was saying yesterday to my boys, Messi getting a hat trick is probably the worst thing for us that'll happen to us.
Oh, because he's
Ronaldo.
Messi winning the last World Cup broke his brain. I'm convinced.
Sure, shattered his brain. But I'm saying just yesterday getting a hat trick.
Oh,
Ronaldo's like, okay, I have to score 1 at least.
He was hate watching that game.
Yeah. So yeah, that was just ridiculous. Actually, and I'll stick with Homelander here as well. And I want to place some blame on him, but I also think this has to be a tactical thing as well, because it's not like he yanked him for him doing this. How many times this game, when we're building up from the back, is Ronaldo offside? The defenders don't even have to worry about him anymore, because they just have to worry about. So
I have to listen to
so he can get a head start if there's a through ball.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
I listen. I didn't get to watch.
Then you're offside, even if it comes to you, bro.
No, but then you stay behind the ball, and it almost worked that one time, and I've seen it work before. But yeah, that's like his little.
That's
a tactical thing. Then it's not a Ronaldo thing either.
I listened to the Relatu. I didn't get to watch the game live. I had to watch the replay after work, and that was one of the first things. Like, he is always off. He's offside like all the time. Like, get on side.
Remember when he checked back into the center circle and passed it twice with Vitinha?
Yeah,
that shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, that was another thing too. These like little passes that they just kept on doing. It was just
it's passing for the sake of passing,
and then they try to spam it out wide, with a fucking long switch, and it would literally never make it there and just get headed out by the Congolese wingbacks.
Yeah,
every single fucking time, bro. 0 for 20.
But this game was such a microcosm of everyone's criticism of this team under Roberto Martinez, which is they don't play. You said it perfectly. They don't play with any urgency. There's no real style of player identity. It's just dink it around the midfield with, like you said,
it felt
pass
like
it
there
around
was no one in the box. Also,
yeah,
it was passing for the sake of passing.
Nunes couldn't complete a crop, bro. He was on his fucking Fresneda shit today.
And also the midfield was completely empty. It was like. So then, like, let's say
there was no midfield and there was no forwards. It was really interesting.
Vitinha's carrying it from the back, and then there's Ronaldo who's offside. There's like Pedro Neto and either Sheik or Bernardo just like hugging the
touch
backs,
line.
It's try to span the ball and over the top and then cross it in
all the way up as well. Like, what are we doing here? What's the point of this?
It was just like, you could see there's no style of play. There's no identity with this team. You've been in charge of this team for like, what, 4 years now? 3 years? How you don't have a defined system is beyond me. How you don't know your best starting 11 still is beyond me. It is bewildered.
Remember when Diogo Costa almost gave them a free goal?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my days,
bro! He was on it just like sash shit or something, bro. I don't know what.
That was some prime time Rui Patricio nonsense back at Sport thing. Just let them have a goal.
Yeah, dude, it's so lucky that we scored that early goal because, bro, I don't know how the fuck we would have scored otherwise. It probably
if they were trailing this game, it would have been even worse. It would have been even more embarrassing because they still wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah.
And this opens up the group completely now too, because now you kind of have to win your next game. You kind of don't have a choice.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we would have had to win it, I think, regardless. But our next game is Uzbekistan. I mean, heaven forbid we don't fucking win that fucking.
If they don't win that, if they show the effort they did today, I'm gonna moderately dramatic.
I mean, how are they gonna break them down, bro? They're just gonna do.
How are you gonna break them down? They're gonna do the same thing as Congo did probably today, and we've seen they struggle when teams don't give them a lot of chances.
4 points gets to third at least, probably.
4 points get you to third, but
yeah,
it's if you're gonna show the effort you did today against Uzbekistan, don't even play the game against Colombia. Fly the fuck home. There are 11 million people watching back in Portugal. There are millions around the world, Portuguese diaspora watching. Do not waste our fucking time with that type of effort.
Yeah, except for João Neves. João Neves,
I have nothing
want to
to
hold you. I want to protect you for life.
I just want to give him I just want to give him a hug. I just want to give him a hug.
The fact that the short king keeps winning headers like this.
João Neves,
from one short king to another, respect, bro.
There's a guy on our 7-a-side team. He low-key looks like a João Neves clone, and like I just always want to hug him, and like I just want to hug João Neves, man.
Yeah,
that's my boy.
He's a little cutie patootie. You know?
Shout out my boy Miki. He's a cutie patootie.
But wait, hold on. And then last thing about this bald fraud, like you mentioned, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, the bald fraud already knows he's getting fired, so I'm sure that
he already knows he's done after this tournament.
That's good for his morale, I bet, and his effort.
He's done after this tournament, which
so it's like just do it now, bro.
Yeah,
do it now. There's nothing. You're gonna give him the
fucking brought in the fucking mastermind.
They should have done it before the tournament first.
I know. Bring in JJ, dude.
They should have.
JJ would not be subbing in Nelson Smith when we need a goal.
No,
first and foremost.
I think that's
wouldn't even bring Nelson Smith. Wouldn't even be on the fucking plane.
He's inheriting the players that he picked. He's gonna start Felix, dude.
The worst.
Whatever. At this point, I'll take Felix. I think
the worst thing that could have happened. I'm glad we won the Nations League last year. That was the worst thing that could have happened because would you rather the Nations League or would you rather compete at the World Cup?
Exactly.
I'd rather the Nations League.
Get out of here! Get out of here! You're so unserious.
So tell me I have to return my Nations League winners T-shirt. Come on.
It was bad. Like,
Nelson Smith being subbed on. Rafael Leão, you're trash, buddy. You had a shit.
His conditioning must be crap, by the way, because he was gassed after being on the pitch for like 10 minutes.
Dude, I was like,
got locked the fuck
I was shitting on Pedro Neto, and then I was like, honestly, after seeing Rafael Leão's cameo,
yeah,
he was actually worse. So
yeah. He was
Trincão, and again, I'm not trying to be biased here, bro. Trincão was better dribbling the ball than Rafael Leão is.
If the defenders are physical and fast, he can't do shit.
He's cooked. And then to sub on Gonçalo Ramos as late as he did, and to not use all 5 substitutions on top of that, I don't understand what the bald fraud was thinking.
Also, Bruno, bro, was a criminal.
I agree, but Bruno, there was like I said, if Ronaldo leaves it, he has a shot on net. Who knows what happens? And there was a few other times where he's just like at least whipping it in the box because nobody.
The like one of their better chances in theory when it's like weirdly bouncing around with Bruno and then he decides to hit it with his left foot and it like goes wide.
Yeah,
I have never been more sure of a shot not going in than that one. When he shot it, he's like, "This isn't going in."
He's like, "That's not."
I've also never seen him shoot that far out.
Here's a shot
on his left.
Here's a shot. It was just like a fucking to stat pad the fucking stats.
Just to make it look like they did something.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I guess thanks for shooting, but like there's just no way, man.
At the first half, I think they ended the first half with 0.07 XG.
They really only turned up the heat in the last like 12
10 minutes.
Right?
Yeah, 12 minutes. Yeah. And you
and
can't even complain about
got countered pretty badly twice.
Yeah.
I was waiting
Which is exactly what Congo was going to do anyways.
The counter that actually this is a 0-point game.
Yeah. And I mean it's not a great showing. At least they got the point.
No.
You know,
they got a point.
Like Gabriel said, maybe fourth place will get second.
Set pieces, bro. Awful fucking set pieces.
Horrible, yeah. Facts.
There's a couple corners where they pass it around and like they just not even in the box.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They don't even get like a chance.
There was one that was just we got the corner because the goal kick took so long. And then we were taking so long on the corner and I thought he was then going to reverse it.
They took some of the longest time to hit a corner kick I've ever seen multiple times.
And then that exact corner was the lowest thing and it was just straight to the first defender.
And then there was like a play for Ronaldo at one point. It was just so fucking ass. Like he was supposed to be like hitting it on the volley, like waist height at the near post.
Yeah.
It's like, good fucking luck with that shit.
Yeah. Chico didn't really do much today either, but he
showed
way better than
signs of
Bernardo.
life, which is
exactly.
as far as today's concerned,
there wasn't many signs of life. So
and then like I said with Gonzalo, he also did nothing, Gonzalo Ramos, but he also came on with like 8 minutes left. Like what
to play?
Like, to
10,
play?
I guess.
Nothing.
He what? He played at 10, ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
Here's another thing. This comment.
Yeah.
This ball for these idiots. This ball's fraud. I don't want to go to the States until the last possible second. We've already done our climate work back in March. Then these fuckers are chilling at the beach. If wind sprints tomorrow, no day off tomorrow, you all do wind sprints until you puke. I gotta watch
the Uzbekistan with a fucking iPad taking notes.
Yeah. Like what the hell? They came at the last. When I saw that they were coming at the last possible second to North America,
I knew it was trouble.
My immediate thought was, why does this give me 2002 World Cup vibes? Where they had the worst preparation imaginable. They didn't prepare for the climate at all, and it's gonna fuck them. I got the same vibes. They were out at the beach yesterday posting on fucking Instagram. Look at our lovely hotel room in Miami. Get fucked, eat shit, go to hell.
Bro, Panama's been fucking like 2 hours away from Toronto for like the last week and a half, man.
Yeah. And you showed up 2 days ago? 3 days? Also, not even? 3 days ago?
Who's Falcon from Marvel? He's at the game right now, Toronto's game.
Falcon from Marvel.
You know what I'm talking about? Is it
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember the actor.
Anyways,
from
he's at Toronto Stadium right now.
Sam Wilson.
I'll take your word for it, maybe.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Or no. Anthony Mackie?
Yes, him.
Yeah,
him.
I was gonna say Sam Wilson's the character's name. It's Anthony Mackie. Yeah. Oh, right on. No, I just think he's just there. I don't.
So he's just in Toronto. That's weird. All right.
I can check.
No. I'll take it. Anyways, Chris, sorry for the detour, bro. You go ahead, bro. What were your thoughts, bro? You're on mute, bro.
No, he doesn't want to say anything.
My final thoughts are just basically, if they're going to have any success creating any opportunities in any of the coming games, they're going to need to completely change the way that they play. They might be better served if they're going to play like this, to play with 3 at the back with wing backs, because if they're going to sacrifice a midfield and go all in on overloading the wings and getting wing play and centering it,
crash the wings.
And the problem is there's no fucking center back, so good luck with that.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of late notice to be doing that at this point.
To do a total tactical switch.
The middle of the group stage, but it just literally seemed like they're completely unprepared for
anything.
How low the Congolese block was going to be. What did they fucking think was going to happen?
They're going to play them eye to eye.
They had no answers in multiple different respects, and there was no individual brilliance that could have changed the course of the game, like Bruno or Vitinha. Menz seemed like he was a candidate to maybe break the game open and just put it on his back, cut in, curl one in. Just nothing from anyone.
Somebody put on Twitter that after 20 years, coaches still haven't learned that individual brilliance on a Portuguese team doesn't win you games. It's an actual, for them, Sanchez is the only one somehow one time figured out, hey, maybe we should just play as a fucking team. And that team on paper would get wiped with this team today, I would think. But at the same time, maybe not, because they played like a fucking team and these guys don't.
They would park the bus and then
they would have tied. They would have tied against this year's team, bro.
I think they would have won. I think they might have. They might have.
I don't think you're remembering 2016 all that well, bro. We only won one game in 90 minutes.
I think they would have. I think they would have
nicked draws.
I think they would have nicked. They would have nicked something.
I mean, that's what's going to happen this time. 3 points with a goal differential of 0 because it's all draws.
Yeah. Do we get through at this point? I feel like half the fucking.
That'd be tough because there's so many ties this tournament. Exactly. You're gonna probably need 4 just to have a chance.
Yeah,
because there might even be some. There might even
4
be
will get you second. I want to hope, But yeah, I think 4 will guarantee that you're if you are in third.
If you're a third place team, I don't even know because there's going to be some third place teams sitting on like 5 points.
Yeah.
Like by the looks of it, like there's been a lot of draws this tournament. It's been like 4 points might not guarantee depending on goal difference. Like you could finish 4 points, but even goal difference.
Like Cap needs another win just to be safe.
Yeah.
Or not another win, a win. If they get a win against the Saudis, they're through.
The way Saudi was playing against Uruguay, Cape Verde will get that point.
Cape Verde, I think, can get that point. They can
maybe
get the win.
Maybe 3 points.
Or the win, I mean.
They can get the win, yeah.
And maybe even a point against Uruguay, bro.
Uruguay played very open as well. Like Saudi Arabia had they had a lot of chances. Like Uruguay's you can break them down. You can get some chances on them. Like that's the thing.
Yeah. Also, since we're on Cape Verde, I guess Sporting's loss to Turense isn't that bad, seeing that Cape Verde is pretty much made up of second division players.
It's all second division Liga Portugal guys.
Papita is not getting any burn though. It's sad, bro. I mean, he got like burn.
Vozinha has.
Low key, when I've seen him on the bench chatting with Jovan,
you almost cheered.
I was rooting for Spain for a little bit there. I'm not gonna lie.
But then you saw Jovan and you were like, I can't.
We should sign Vozinha as a backup, dude.
Honestly, low key would be great for the dude's got probably more Instagram followers than we do.
For sure.
Yeah, his IG followers is just too important to pass up.
Honestly, like for the marketing alone, fuck it, do it. Like even if he just rides the pine, fucking who was their backup goalie that never played?
There's several.
the most recent one before Virginia, Andre Paulo. He can be our Andre Paulo.
He can easily be an Andre Paulo. You're not wrong.
You can just ride the pine, just chill, collect an easy check, like just hang out. Like I'd take that. Fuck, why not? God, I'm so sad. This game ruined my week. It's been an okay week. This game ruined my week. Yeah, you got to bring it back. You got to bring the vibes back up tomorrow, brothers.
Yeah.
We'll go through the group standings in a bit. Any final thoughts on this game from either of you?
Let's see what Uzbekistan does tonight.
Let's see what Uzbekistan does.
Since they're down in Texas, and I know Texas has very lenient or very fluid gun laws. I mean, if somebody shoots Roberto Martinez,
damn, bro.
You know what I mean?
I was almost.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was almost tempted to fly down to Houston and take a chance at just fighting him myself personally. Take one for the team. Do everybody a favor. Be the hero of a nation.
Facts.
Yeah, Jorge Jesus cannot come soon enough for this team. I swear. I was buying, and I bought FanFest tickets for the final, thinking, man, it'd be great if Portugal was there, and it'd be really cool, like vibe, and like maybe Daniel go, and like me and Daniel will chill and vibe out, celebrate Portugal. After today, I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna be. They're not gonna be. There's gonna be some fucks. I'm gonna have to fucking pick a team to bandwagon at this point. Christ.
Brazil.
Honestly, it was great.
They're also trash, actually. Never mind.
Yeah, but I vibe great with Brazil. Brazilian fans are awesome, man. They were sick.
Yeah, I was at a Brazilian party. It was fun.
Yeah, you were. You sent the snap. You're like, I'm undercover. I was like, yo, I'm also low key undercover.
Yeah.
Like I was chatting with a few Brazilian fans. They're like, "Are you Brazilian?" I'm like, "No, I'm Portuguese." Like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Well, it's like one of the only days I can come up, but also like we're kind of the same." He goes, "Honestly, respect." They're like, "Honestly, respect." And the one girl's like, "You're basically family. It's cool. Like, let them.
You know what? Chill." You know what I did see at the fan fest that you were at too. I seen a guy wearing he wasn't Argentinian, but he was wearing an Argentinian jersey.
Yeah.
And the Brazilians were killing me because the Brazilians were like, "Fight tomar no cu."
Yeah.
And so Brazilians love to say that shit.
Morocco was like celebrating the draw, and I just went, "You're not." I forgot how I said it in Portuguese. It's scheme. I was like, "You're not even the real champions of Africa. You want a technicality?" Everyone's like, "Yeah, he's fucking right. You got to win by appeal."
Technicality.
What else was really fun? You know what? The two most obscure jerseys I saw at FanFest. There was a couple. I saw a guy in a Kosovo jersey. Crazy.
Fire.
Guy in a
jerseys look like.
Guy in a Cambodia jersey.
I saw doing a Derby County jersey.
Fire.
I saw a few rogue club ones, nothing too crazy. A lot of Scottish guys when we were.
I was gonna say, Chris, where you're from, have you been invaded by Scots?
I have, and they're everywhere. It's sick.
They're all over.
I love.
Bro, there was a lots of Scots and kilts. at FanFest on Saturday. It was hilarious.
They invaded even like the Red Sox games and shit like that.
Was so
I'm gonna be
hilarious.
sad to see the Scots leave on Friday.
I was watching the Red Sox Jays game yesterday, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, me and my fiance, what's going on? I'm like, there's a bunch of soccer fans in the crowd. That's why it's so loud. It's like, what? I'm like, listen, like those are soccer chants. It was hilarious. She's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, soccer fans have taken over like wherever the baseball, like if there's a baseball game going on at the same time, they're just taking over that location, and it's hilarious.
There's an area in Boston where like the bars all ran out of beer.
They ran out of booze.
So you drink all the beer in Boston.
They ran it. They're like, bro, one of the bar. They interviewed a bartender. He's like, we don't even get this busy for St. Patrick's Day. He's like, it's just the busiest day we've ever had. That was crazy.
I've been loving it, man. I've been loving it.
Legends.
No, that's the fun stuff. Like that's the thing. Like getting to see all the fans from like all over is but like really cool. That was pretty sweet.
I'm actually like super sad that Scotland actually don't have a game in Toronto.
Oh, that would have been even fun.
I know, it's been a pleasure to be hanging out with them every night.
Yeah, they look like they've been having a fucking blast.
Also, they're all permanently in Scotland jerseys at all times. Like I feel like they
bro, they're only in Scotland. They don't wear anything.
Or they're kilts. It's like Scotland jersey
and often like a
I saw at
least
like 50 dudes in like at fan. Like there was more people in Scotland stuff in general. I saw at least 50 dudes in kilts.
Yeah, I hope they go through, man.
I hope so too, man. They're a fun team. Scott McTominay,
they're first
John
right now
McGinn.
in their group. So
John McGinn, Scott McTominay.
They played horribly against Haiti, by the way.
Not impressive, but they got it.
Not as impressive, no.
Horrible,
but they can win. This group, like they can nick points. They can nick points off of
draw
Brazil
against Morocco and Brazil, but they got the 3 points. That's all they needed. Maybe they can make it through on 3 points in third. You know, I think they can nick a point off of one of the others. Brutal. Because if they need goal difference, you know, they just can't get pumped by Morocco.
I think if they nick a draw against, I think they can nick a draw against one of the other teams. I don't know about a win.
I can see it.
They can nick a draw.
I can see it. They just struggled so much against Haiti that I don't know.
We'll finish first in the group with 5 points. 2 draws, and that'll be enough for first. It'd be hilarious. Yeah, I'll go through the group standings now so we can kind of get an idea of where things are sort of shaping up here in the World Cup. Share screen here. Let's fucking go. I'll just use the Google standings because it's live. So Group A, Mexico, the co-hosts, tied with South Korea at 3 points. Czech and South Africa on 0 points. Group B, one of the groups alive, Switzerland, Canada, Qatar, and Bosnia, all tied on goals, points, you name it, both 1-1 draws. Group C, Scotland, just like everyone predicted, top of the group, 3 points. Morocco and Brazil with their draw. That was a really fun game, by the way. Like I got to watch that whole game. Obviously, great game, like really back and forth. Would have liked another goal or two, but it is what it is. Haiti on 0 points. Group D, USA. Oh.
Yeah. On Group D, I don't know, Chris. I know you just came back from Portugal. I was actually wondering of your thoughts on the thrashing, the 4-1 win.
Yeah,
looking like the only good team.
Dude.
They were balling.
Yeah, Balogun's a beast. I'm really loving Balogun.
They made Timothy Weah look like Pelé. They made him look amazing.
He was the USA look convincing.
Yeah. USA on 3 points. Australia, and you know what, Danny, you were right. I was wrong. You were right, and I was wrong. Turkey, washed.
They're always a dark horse, but
they're always the dark. You were right. No, you called it. You called it a week or two ago. They're always the dark horse, and they shit the bed. Shout out to us. And you know what? I deserve a bit of credit because I said I like Australia, and I think they could do some damage, and they got the points. So good on them. I like the Australians. They're a tough team, and I was proven right in a good way.
Yeah.
So Turkey and Paraguay on 0 points. In Group E, the Germans. Wow. I mean, I know it's Curacao, but damn, you didn't have to go that hard. 7-1 win over Curacao.
But for a moment,
always
we were believing in Curacao.
For a moment, we were.
And then hydration break came and fucked that.
Hydration breaks,
or should I say, the ads came.
The ad break. You know what came, Danny? The utter woke nonsense came and
the
ruined
second quarter
everything.
of the game happened, you know?
Yeah, the utter woke nonsense came and ruined the flow of the game, and that's what did it. Ecuador and Curacao sit bottom, tied for bottom. Ivory Coast getting the win over Ecuador. Group F, Sweden with a big convincing win over Tunisia, caused the coach for Tunisia to get fired. That's how bad that was.
I think this is also the first time I've seen an international play a player apologizing for scoring.
Yeah,
and I get it, mind you. You know, maybe if I was a Canadian scoring against Portugal, I'd do the same, but kind of crazy to see.
Netherlands, Japan, which was a great game. 1-1 draw. A lot of 1-1s this tournament. Great game though. A lot of fun. Like I said, put some respect on Japan. Just want
they didn't look good though, to be honest.
I don't care. Put some respect.
They
on
didn't
Japan.
look good.
I don't care.
They didn't look good.
They
should have still called up Morita.
Group G, another group of actually a couple groups left coming up. New Zealand, Iran, Belgium, Egypt, all tied. New Zealand, Iran was a low-key fun game. That was a game for the sickos. Great game. A lot of fun that game.
Yeah. Belgium being shit all over again.
Belgium was shit. They had so many chances at the end too. Like it was crazy. Uruguay and Saudi Arabia, Spain and Cape Verde all tied on a point. Group I, Norway with a very convincing win. France with the win with a very fun game over Senegal, and Iraq sitting bottom. Group J, Argentina with a big win. Austria with a win. Jordan, Algeria sitting bottom of that group. Group K, Portugal's group, Congo and Portugal, the only two teams kick off. Colombia plays Uzbekistan tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow or today?
Tonight.
Today?
At 10.
I'll be up for that. So Colombia, Uzbekistan will play tonight in Portugal's group. England winning England won today against Croatia. What was the final score of that game? It was 4-2. It was a great game. That was a game I wish I could have seen.
Rashford was a tidy finish at the end. I kind of wish Sam was also here. I wanted to know his opinion on.
I really want to watch that game. That was one of my I really wish I could have watched that, but I was working. Panama Ghana currently at halftime. I believe
0-0. 5 minutes of compensation to play, basically.
So that game will probably finish tie. We'll wait and see. But that's a fun group, Loki. That's
Panama's been, for the most part, Panama has been attacking more.
Yeah,
Ghana kind of like pretty shit on the ball right now. But Jordan Ayew, he's still kicking about. Bro.
Still kicking about, man. Imagine if Asamoah Gyan was still kicking about.
It is also a Carlos Queiroz team, so it can easily just absorb pressure and then randomly.
Remember when Carlos Queiroz started Pep in the midfield in a World Cup game,
and he balled,
and he low-key balled, but like he had like Pep, Ramirez, Duda. Remember Duda? He sucked. Like Thiago. He had fucking Ricardo Costa. That was a fucking squad. Not a good squad, but it was a squad. It was crazy, that team from 2010. I look at that team now, I'm like, man, what? Little Jabroni Richard Neves was an idiot. Why did he ever think this team was going to win the World Cup? They were dog shit outside of like 4 guys. Like they just didn't take João Moutinho for whatever reason, even though he was like even though he was like balling pretty good.
Yeah.
Like they just did. Nani, I know was hurt, but I'm like, man, we just
hurt.
What was this team?
He was allegedly hurt.
Allegedly,
the rumor is he was on steroids, so he didn't pass the piss test.
He didn't pass the pee test, and they said he fucked his knee or something. But
yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, little Jabroni Richard was an idiot. I look back at him like I was such a dumbass. Why did I ever think that team was going to win the World Cup?
Yeah,
like, they were not good. We took so many center backs. He did with center backs what Roberto Martinez did with right backs this tournament. He just took so many guys who could play on defense and in the central midfield.
Yeah, I think I'd rather the center back thing though this year.
Honestly, probably. Do we have any other thoughts, news, or notes before we? Oh, we do have a bit of sporting news actually before we go non-World Cup related.
Oh yeah,
we're getting a new logo allegedly. What do we think? So I'll pass it off to Chris. You're the AG expert. Take us through the history of the last logo if you want, because that was some controversy.
Well, the history of the last logo is
beating itself.
Kind of similar to probably the history of the next logo.
The next one,
they're just gonna change it without putting it up to a vote.
Without consultation.
Hopefully, it seems like they plan to at least try to stay within the statutes. The
It
yellow
sounds
lion
like it.
was technically a violation of the statutes.
No SCP.
I just hope that if they change the lion, that they don't butcher it. But it could be the old lion, it could be the new lion, old bad. I think we're gonna lose Sporting Portugal probably,
which I'm okay with, honestly.
So there's a way to not fuck it.
There's a couple I've seen circulating online. I want to find them.
So they've said that they're gonna try to stay within that framework. So I'm expecting something like that. But
yeah.
We'll
I agree with Jordan here. I think the 3 stripes is also going to be gone too.
I think that's going to be gone.
Yeah, we got another couple weeks before they launch that on July 1.
Yeah.
But
I've seen a couple
exciting
circulate. There's one that looked kind of official looking online, but I can't find it now, and I'm really annoyed because it was actually kind of nice, and I kind of messed with it hard. That's a shame. I can't find it. I'm so pissed.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's just a 25-year logo refresh.
I think so. There is a couple that we saw in the group chat that we actually kind of messed with heavily. Yeah, I want to share that tab. Leo's tab. So there's talk that it will be something maybe like this. So refresh of one of the original logos. It could also be like this or that. I kind of mess with this one.
There was another.
I messed with this. There was one that was really cool, and I can't. And Bancada shared it, and I can't seem to find. Let's see if I can find it on his Twitter, because he's just sharing hot girls at the World Cup. Fair enough.
This one. Hold on, I found one.
You found it? Okay, I'm gonna stop my
something similar to it at least. I don't know if this is the exact one I seen.
Yeah, it was. Because there was one I saw and it's not there anymore, and I've messed with it kind of hard.
I also have that fear that it'll be too minimalistic.
I think it'll be too. Yeah, that's my thing. Don't go too minimalistic.
This one.
That's not the one I saw. I kind of messed with that one.
Something like that, though. I seen.
Yeah.
There was some. It looked.
And
there
if
was
they
something
do something
like that.
it's fine. I think.
I don't mind it. Yeah. I just hope that they don't do like a
Liverpool is my big concern. I don't want them to do like a Liverpool.
The new Atalanta is like the one I'm like kind of.
Yeah.
You know the logo that is that was on the Calzada jersey this year. That's like just the lion.
Yeah, there was worries that
I was worried about that too. Yeah,
without the shield at all and just the lion.
No, that would be bad. That wouldn't look good.
I was worried about that too.
I don't think that would look good at all, personally.
Yeah,
there's more. I can't find it now. I'm so mad. It was such a nice looking logo too, and I was like, man, I mess heavy with this. Now it's not, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see if we get an official.
There's one that someone did on Twitter actually that would look really good. I'm gonna pull it up now. 1 sec. Because it was on Behance, and this one would actually go hard. I'm gonna share my
same one. I also just found one too.
You do yours first.
Maybe this is the one you were thinking of. This is the one I think that you were thinking of as well. Hold on. I have to do it this way because I'm on a different browser.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. I saw that one. I messed with it heavy.
Yeah, I like this one too.
It's such a perfect.
I like that, the old font, with the new line.
Yeah,
we'll see. Yeah.
I've also seen a version of that with like a newer font, but something close to that I would mess with really heavy. Like I would get behind that in a heartbeat. Did I delete?
Kind of reminds me of this one.
Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like that. Yeah, it's just they've updated the line in that one, which is honestly fine. Mm-hmm. No, Bancada I did quote tweet and Bancada, Pedro, you bastard! It was such a nice logo when you deleted the tweet. You motherfuck.
Damn, bro.
I did tweet about it too.
This guy deletes everything. He deletes everything but the shorties that he posts.
What the hell, Pedro?
True. I mean, that's important.
That's important stuff. Yeah, I think my thing is don't go too minimalist. I think there's a nice happy balance. I think, like people said, if it's just getting rid of the stripes and the Sporting Portugal, I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't think you need to mess with the logo too much. I think just some small modifications. I don't mind a minimalist logo when it's done right. I don't want them to go too far. I don't want them to do a Juventus.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pull a Juventus where it doesn't even look like you wouldn't know it was Juventus unless someone explicitly said, "Hey, this is Juventus's logo, by the way."
Yeah, that's a nightmare. Just an S.
Like that's nightmarish. Just an S with like a little lion or some shit. Like, no, don't do anything too. You don't need to do anything to Atlanta. You don't need to reinvent the wheel here. You just need to make maybe a couple small changes and you're set. That's the deal. Anything else we need to get to news and notes wise before we wrap up today?
Hockey down 2-0 in the final. Futsal tied 1-1.
Yeah, futsal had a big win.
Am I still here?
Yeah.
Oh, so really quick. The only real important big news, the bomba, if you will.
The bomba.
Our former Lord and Savior Ruben Amorim has said
signed.
He said no to Benfica. I'm taking a sabbatical. And within 2 weeks, he said, "Hey, fuck you, Benfica. I'm actually going to AC Milan."
Sorry, AC Milan's calling, baby.
Yeah, it's not a sabbatical. He's actually taking an Erasmus.
Yeah,
fair enough. Fair play,
I love
mate.
that.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
and
cool.
Listen, great move career-wise. I would say if it works.
I hope they give him time.
Now or never, buddy.
I hope they give him time.
I hope yes, but at the same time, you cannot. You also have about 6 months to show something.
Yeah,
you will not have the same sort of time you had at Sporting, but 6 months sort of gave him enough time at Sporting. Although that half season,
I thought 6 months. Terrible. I thought 6 months was enough at United. They just didn't back him.
Well, no,
and he was also pissed off.
18
some players.
Months was
18 months.
Exactly. He pissed off players. The recruitment was at least good, but the style of play, they weren't getting the wins, right? And
they weren't getting. That's the thing. They weren't getting the results. Right? That was the hard thing.
You need to do that now in Italy, buddy. I've been saying I think he's perfect for Italy, especially playing in a back three. So I hope he stays.
He'll suit Italian football well. I would think.
But he's also rumored. There's rumors. I'm not sure how true it is because there was rumors at United. But he's also looking at Trincão and Hjulmand. I can easily see Hjulmand.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about Trincão. He
speaks the language.
He's familiar with that league. Yeah,
he's familiar with the league. Trincão, I only think it might be harder because I don't know how rich AC Milan are. So
I don't know if they're
shelling out. I think they can. But can you shell out 100 million for two players at Sporting?
Yeah, are you sure?
Assuming Trincão would cost 60.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Are they going to be able to throw
even
around 80 to 100 million?
Yeah,
80 to 100 million. Are they able to do that?
Yeah.
If you can, cool. I'll take your money. But if you can't, let's not waste either of our times.
I would love to keep Trincão one more year. By the way, I think that's also important to say.
Yeah,
because I think Pote is going to leave, and that's fine. It sucks to say that Bragança looks like he's about to leave too, but it is what it is. But we've replaced we have like 5 new midfielders. It feels like
they've got a ton of midfielders in all of a sudden. So
we'll see where
they might keep Bragança purely because of they need a familiar face and it's a depth piece anyways.
But the saxophones are getting louder and louder with him going to Saudi. So
maybe we'll see. If a good offer comes, let him go.
Saxophones, man.
If a fair offer
comes,
hear those. You don't want to hear the saxophones. Saxophones come a play, and you better start fucking running.
Yeah, but best of luck to our Lord and Savior. Yeah. Because you know what happens if he pops off at Milan for the next 3 years.
He's set.
City is coming, buddy. City is coming. That's it, and that's all the news I got.
What a week. It's only Wednesday. It's only Wednesday, but it's been a week. You can make sure to follow Mr. Danny Saldana there at SCP_Danny_. Make sure you follow Chris there at the Big Chris 69. Make sure you follow Sam at Sam Fonseca with 2 A's at the end. Make sure you follow me at Richard_Nev7. Most importantly, follow all things Alvalade, AT Alvalade. We'll be back. When's Portugal's next game? Uzbekistan when?
Next Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tuesday. We'll probably be back Tuesday post game. It's another 1 o'clock
maybe
start.
After
Eastern
the Colombia
time.
game.
Maybe, yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how things go. See.
We'll probably be back on Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest, I would say, to recap what we hope to Christ is a win, because God help us if it's not. Until then, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in. Good night and peace.